Alright, finally back, just in time in fact. So let me see. There we are. It's been a couple weeks, and a new thing has uploaded. I think that's the only new thing. I could be wrong. I'm gonna go poke at the holds board for a second while I wait for anyone to show up. Okay. The most recent things I'm seeing is Delta Dungeon new. I don't remember playing that, but it is from 2018, so it must not be new. The other ones, alright, I'm pretty sure this is the only one that's released in the past couple weeks, and if I'm wrong, you can let me know while I play this. So this is Draw Touch by Skell, which is described as being not a hold, and thanks to Kieran for doing so many fun puzzles for this. Hearing this isn't a hold, the first thing I think of is something like WarioWare Touch. That's the only thing I can think of that is so-and-so touch. But I'm not sure what to make of it. Alright, loading assets. Okay. How do I... okay. The wait key can select things. Okay. I guess I'll just leave these default. I just wanted to know what it is. Notify on wasted turn. Okay. Let's just hit new game and see what happens. Okay. That's an animation. Use special command to return to the title screen. Alright, here we are in World 1-1. Oh, okay. I guess I just have the power to open yellow doors. Rotating, waiting, moving diagonally, or moving into elements you can't interact with just makes your demos less optimal. So that's probably the notification I was promised. So now I have a green key. I can't move diagonally, I guess. That's a little strange. Alright, there's nothing to see there. I guess I need to go get the gray key to open the black door. Okay. So there's a treasure chest up there I can't actually reach. Okay. Well, alright then. Okay, I see the problem. So I can't do what I just did because that would waste a key when I need both. Now I'm wondering, do I have to spin the keys in a particular order? Okay, no, it just stacks them up. Alright. So this is something you could in theory make in RPG with the key jangling, I suppose. What's this say? Challenge, don't collect 4 keys. Alright then. I guess that isn't actually a scroll? That's weird. I mean, it can't actually be a scroll because it's not showing the scroll text. Maybe not, but those are effectively not doors. I mean, they're just something you bump against to move past. You could make an equivalent if you just gave the player infinity yellow keys and closed the doors by scripting on the way out or something, but I don't know. Alright, so I think I needed to do that. Oh, shut up. After that, I guess I should go this way. I might be stuck. Yeah, I know what the challenge says. I'm guessing it's saying collect all but 4 of the keys at most. Alright, so I have a problem. I have to keep at least 1 red key and at least 1 gray key. Excuse me. So I have to keep at least 1 of each kind of key while also making a path to the exit. Alright, I think this will work. No, this won't quite work, will it? No, this is fine, okay. Yeah, 1 of each type. Alright. I wonder why it builds a seeding beacon as the level clears itself. That's sort of weird. Huh. We're using the drop trapdoor command to drop trapdoors. I can't actually reach that other key because of the trapdoors, so I guess this is just a tutorial for that. Okay. So because I can't move diagonally... Oh, I just noticed that there's text in the very bottom left that says who made the level. Interesting. Well, I can get this green key with no problem. Or not. Okay, this is teaching something else weird about trapdoors. So... why, though? Okay, that's just really weird. I guess that means that I need to open this door. Okay. That's really strange. Okay. Well... I guess I would rather have 3 keys than 1 key. Only looking locally, but... I eventually need to be in the center room with a black and red key because I need to be in the north room with a red key. I can't do anything if I do that, so I have to go this way. Alright, I guess my first choice must have been wrong, since there's nothing I can do from there. But there's also nothing I can do from here. So that means I have no choice but to reach this point. And now my only choices are to go east or south. But if I go south, then I'm permanently stuck, so I can't do that. So I have to go east from there. From here, I can go back to the west, or I can go east. This way grants me a red key and 2 black keys, which might work. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna check something before I continue. Yeah, okay. So you can select level. I want to go into options and mess with them now. I'll be a stalwart and turn off the notification. I want to see what puzzle mode looks like, but I'm not going to keep it on. Hit continue. Okay. I'm not sure what's different, so let me go back. Okay, so it just replaces a bunch of decoration with walls. That makes sense. The regular puzzle mode still works normally. Okay. So, hold on. My stream health has been going red a bit lately. Hopefully you're still seeing. I have a bunch of dropped frames. Alright, so I think... Yeah, okay, this is a parity thing. So the vision token doesn't make things visible to me, it makes monsters able to see me. Alright, okay, so this explains the weird behavior of waiting as well. I can't just wait or bump into things, but... So this is a parity problem. There is no way to get on the right parity with this roach. Which means I have to go do something else. I guess that'll work. Okay. Failed. Failed? Okay. I guess this means I have to kill all of the roaches. So I can't go that way first because then the parity would kill me, I guess. Or... Alright. Not too sure what I can do differently here.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Huh. Okay. It's just where I step out from. Alright then. That didn't fix it. Not too sure how to fix this. I think I just need to change what order I open the doors in. If I have this guy against parity and I open a door, if I have that guy on the wrong parity but he's right behind me and I open the door, then I'm guaranteed to work out. Alright. So I need a red key to complete, I need a black key to get to the red key, and I need a green key to get to the black key. So I'll have to do this first. Oh, right. Alright, so I should enter that from the other direction. I think. Okay, no. Somehow I need to get around to the black door, and that's probably it. I don't know why my internet is so weak today. Usually there's no problem in the apartment here. Alright. Okay, this is about 4 into the second world. I'm thinking I should quit this fairly soon. Alright, let's look at eyes. Alright. I understand that. Oh. Okay, that's just trapdoor business. That's not the eye killing me. So I probably still need to kill all the eyes, is my presumption. Yeah, alright. Just so that I can say I'm not, like, you know, I'm tempted to just keep playing this forever or until I get really tired, but, I think I should, to some extent, move on to something else. So I'm gonna just say maybe finish World 2. Are all these guys against parity? I think so. But I can fix that with the door. I should probably kill the near eye first. Alright then. Where should I go? I guess I need to go get the green key, right? But I can't go north here because that would kill me. Here, this will automatically fix that eye. Right. There's a term in, I think, chess terminology for the situation where the obligation to move is a tactical disadvantage. I feel like this entire game is built on that idea, to some extent. At least when it comes to monsters existing. I don't see a way to get past these three without at least killing one of them. So I guess I need to use the green key. Alright, go back to where I'm in this room. Alright, and that'll let me kill one eye. I think it had better be one of the three blocking the way over there. Yeah. So I've heard, so as far as I remember, the place that I learned that term was from an SCP article with that name. Alright, and from here our goal is to use the keys to operate the parity. But do I need to use those keys? I guess it's turn optimal to use those keys, but technically I don't have to because I can just return to the yellow door and keep all the keys I want. I guess if I was someone who really cared about optimization, I wouldn't do this. Yeah, there's a mode in Cadence of whatever, no, Crypt of the Necromancer, but also... There's a mode in Crypt of the Necrodancer that's like that as well, like if you drop a beat then you die, so you have to always move. At least I think there is, anyway. Okay. Okay. This is pretty good. It's very neat. I have to admit it's something that you could certainly have programmed not in Drawd, but the fact that it's programmed in Drawd does make it impressive. Alright. I think we were, last time, which was like 3 weeks ago, but I had this still selected, so I believe I played these, and Tar Ballroom was next. Yeah, that makes sense. It's, that, but without any of that pesky RPG behavior where you have health and stats and things. Okay. Yeah. My recollection is that I was kind of like, should I keep going? And then the next one was Tar Ballroom, and we were like, let's not do that yet. Or, I was advised maybe to not do that yet. As Beethro descended into the hold, a strange sound reached his ears. Music? So this is by Rapscuttle. I'm a tar baby and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. That's probably a reference to a song, but I don't know which one. So is my goal just to survive the tar babies, or is it to arrange somehow the death of the snakes? I think I need to arrange the snake's death, but I might be able to do that using just the last tar baby, perhaps? Or maybe the penultimate one. I mean, I don't really feel like I have control over them until there's not very many left. After that, guiding a single brained entity around isn't too bad. Actually, if I just kill the brain, this will be presumably much easier to solve the rest of the way. Yeah, that's probably right. It looked like I stabbed a snake, even though I didn't. How do I slot you in there? Should be possible. So all I need is to have, open move into there. There we go. You could show like a GIF of a very zoomed in view of this and pretend that you stabbed a snake. Is this guy ever going to stop going in a very small circle? Again, I kind of need to have a way past. I guess this will work. Maybe. Provided that. Okay, there we go. Yeah. No idea why the stream health is so poor today. I'm seeing a lot of low frame rate, and I have over 3,000 dropped frames. I have no idea why. Usually, the internet's pretty good around here. Maybe I should not have that so close to me going in, so I can have more control over things. There we go. I can just exit this way. Yeah. Then I just need to kill one more snake, which... easy. Not that I know. As far as I know, my local recording is perfectly fine. And the problem is that the connection, because what I'm seeing... Okay, when I refer to colors, I'm talking about the kilobytes per second meter that OBS has, which I'm reasonably sure indicates the kilobytes per second that things are being sent. In this hold, snakes move before babies. I should never need to know that, but okay. Brains know that snake bodies are obstacles, but they think that snake heads are not. Okay, I was aware of that, and that's fine. Yeah, so when I talk about it going red or yellow or orange, what I'm seeing is that the kilobytes per second is going down. Usually my experience with both the internet here and at home is that it's usually green all the time, except when it suddenly goes red and it's 0 and for no reason. Not for no reason. It's suddenly red and it's suddenly 0 and it's like, oh, okay. And I might need to restart OBS in that situation. The reason I should never need to know that is because it should never be the responsibility of the player to manage move order. That should be entirely the job of the architect. Okay, I don't understand this room, I think. Oh, okay, so... somehow or other I'm supposed to prevent the tar babies from getting on these force arrows. Why don't I just do something like this? And I'm doing this despite being pretty sure this is the wrong thing to do. But I'm just trying to see why can't I do this. Yeah, there are brains on yellow doors. I don't really know what relevance that has. They certainly exist. So this is some really obnoxious, very long-winded very long-winded mimic moving puzzle. Okay. I mean, I've done rooms like this too, but like not anywhere near this long. I also find the use of, like, I would like this a lot better if the constraints were just that Bithro was in some walls. Like, I don't like particularly, nor do I find it particularly interesting, that my constraints are that some floor is painted that I'm not allowed to walk off of because of reasons. makes any sense. Like, I much prefer that I just can't move the direction that I'm not supposed to move in, rather than something else happening when I do so. Although I guess maybe the idea is that you can cheat. Okay. But again, because they're brains and they don't move at all, the cheating is not substantially different from just having wall here. Just put wall in this area around Vithro, make it a 5x5 plus this weird extra 2 points. I say points, 2 tiles of floor, and it would be exactly the same puzzle. I don't know. I guess. I don't feel like I am. I'm not missing anything. I think this is just kind of obnoxious. I have no idea how to kill the far left brain without getting stuck. So maybe I'm not supposed to do that direction first or something, even though I don't think that should change anything. Yeah, I don't like this room. I just want to look at something else. Like, fundamentally, that room isn't about the thing that the level seems to be intended to be about, which is about brain tar babies dancing. Fundamentally, that puzzle, that room is about a really, really long, really finicky mimic bumping thing, which I don't like nearly as much. So I think I'm just supposed to be blocking the tar baby's path in such a way that he actually tries to move somewhere he can't and kills one of the snakes, or I guess moves somewhere he can and kills one of the snakes. I guess I need to free one of the tar babies in order for the... Yeah, we kind of want to preserve an unbraining like that. There we go. So I need to kill this, the corner snake over here, and then I can kill the brain, and then we're basically done. Because these force arrows actually have an exit, so... There we go. Then I can claim the other tar baby to kill the rest of the snakes. This is much better than the room north of here. I don't know if I should necessarily go about it exactly this way. I should maybe keep that baby and try to make it kill those, I don't know. let's... I don't know what I did right before, but... Oh, there we go. Now he'll be trying to go... I don't know. Somehow or other I put this guy into place, so I'm going to try and do that again. It's just going to be a little bit of a pain to... There we go. Get on a force arrow. Stay where you are. Alright, I'm not sure... Can I let that guy out of there? I probably shouldn't even bother trying. Oops. Well, I certainly don't want the other guy to come in. Alright, let's... there's just some fiddling around to do here. There we go, one snake. That snake was really being a pest. I needed him out of the way. How do I actually... I guess I need to get this guy farther away than he wants to be, so maybe something like this should work. Yeah. That'll pull him here. And then I can do something similar for the other four as well. Just pin him there. Pull that out. Alright, that was relatively doable. Oh boy, what is this? This just looks like an absolute mess. I wonder what that scroll says. Front snake's head on, sand equals tar babies are unbrained, rock equals tar babies are brained. Maybe I won't do that one yet. Okay, what is this? A bunch of snakes over there. Okay. There's a tar baby that doesn't know what's going on over there. And there's a decoy. Looks as if I really want to... I don't know. Well, somebody has to go kill the snake in the bottom right. So I guess the tar baby needs to be carried into there somehow. Like he needs to be way over here while I'm over there, and then I can go south, and then he'll go south, and maybe that'll kill that snake. Because there's nothing else that can kill that snake. Except the decoy, I guess. So maybe I'm supposed to just use the decoy to kill that snake, and these other snakes are for something else. The room configuration looks like a very strong suggestion to not kill any of these 1x2 snakes. I say 1x2 as if a snake can be a rectangle in shape, but you know what I mean. It looks like I'm supposed to actually arrange things so that somehow none of those snakes die and one of them puts itself in each of these 8 boxes. But that is not physically possible for me personally, so I hope that's not really what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there's an invisibility potion. Okay. I didn't see that. That would make anything I'm trying to do easier, I think. Okay, the snakes didn't die before I got to it, which is a good start. And then I just guide him on there and hope he stays. All these other guys are too close, actually. reminds me of the disintegrating gun. Or was it Ray? Hopefully you know what I mean. Looney Tunes. That was foolish. Somehow I need to get all the way over to the trap door. There we go, before he can start doing anything annoying. Hopefully I only have to put them in and it doesn't matter where they are. I don't have to arrange some parody thing. Although, to be fair, I guess, actually, hang on. If I'm invisible, then the brain can't see me from way over there. So, why am I doing this? Not why am I doing this, but why does the ring want me to do this? Given that, hopefully it makes sense. I don't know what my motivation is for doing this. The only reason I could think of to need the snakes in that configuration in the first place is to somehow manipulate the tar baby way over there. But I can't do that if the brain is way over there and I'm over here. So I don't know why I'm doing this. But typically when the architecture suggests that the player do something so strongly as this, it's best not to question why until you're done doing it. The tar baby isn't brained right now, though. He's way over there. If I walk near him, he won't be brained because I'll be invisible to the brain still. I'm gonna have to untangle that very carefully to not kill one of those two. Maybe I should just peel this guy off to a corner somewhere. Oh, there's another invisibility potion. Okay. I feel dumb. So now I know. Okay. What I was thinking was, if I'm permanently invisible because I didn't see the other potion, then how is it going to matter that I'm standing in the middle of this area? Because either way, nothing over in the corner can see me. Seeing another potion makes this make a lot more sense. Although I don't exactly necessarily know what the decoy is for. I think maybe my earlier guess that it's for killing the bottom right snake is probably right. Anyway. Yeah, I saw a potion. I'm not carefully reading the comments necessarily, or the chat it is. I was just sort of glazing over it briefly as I continued trying to think about the room. It's a big room, and the invisibility potions are stuck way in the corners, which is not where any of the room visually directs me toward, to be fair. Like, nothing about this room says, hey, look at the corners that aren't the really important one with all the stuff in it. Visually speaking. Like, if you wanted me to know there were invisibility potions, you should have put them on this path, because I would definitely notice them there. But whatever. Alright, one left. I mean, you know, part of this is just because of the way that I look at and think about rooms, admittedly. I don't think, here's a problem, how can I fix it, let's search the room. I think, what can I bash my head against to try to make this work better? Which is, like, maybe that's not a good way to think about rooms, but I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how I want the snakes arranged, so I'm taking a wild guess. Okay, that doesn't help. Alright, I don't know what I want them to do, so maybe I just want them all vertical? Actually, why don't I just do this to... Oh, I see, okay. Very careful placement of things. Okay, maybe... Maybe it's about their heads. I just want all their heads facing the floor like that. Maybe that's what I want. Yeah, okay. Then I have to have this tar baby clean up a bunch of mess for me, I guess. Well, at some point I have to do that. Not necessarily right this second. But what better time than when it's brain following me? I admit, this is some annoying cleanup, but, I don't know how you could make this less annoying, except for maybe sticking a bomb somewhere that explodes when you kill the brain. Or, you know, a fuse that you can only reach after you kill the brain, or something that blows up this whole area that the snake, like, so that it would hit all the snakes' heads no matter where they are. Of course, for all I know, the architect thought this was an interesting part of the room. Maybe it's interesting, I just don't find it necessarily fun. I don't know. It's a little bit busy-ish. Yeah, that would work. Make these spots that the snakes need to target yellow doors would work. On the other hand, I guess... Well, I needed the tar baby out just so I could kill it. So there's no enforcement present in all these snakes needing to be killed by the tar baby, so I'm not worried about it. So I guess that idea's out. Yeah. If you say so. I don't know, I think this would be the kind of thing that would make me give up on optimizing a room. But that's just me. I don't actually need this guy anymore, but... Simultaneous death. Okay, I wandered into this room for like a half a second before, I guess. Oh yeah, because I thought I needed to come in from the west to reach the invisibility potions. But I didn't look at it. Okay, so there are brains under fuse for some reason. And then there's this. Oh yeah, I know. I did see the cracked wall, but I didn't. So, all right. Oh, okay. This is the horrible nightmare where you're not invisible. Look, they even went out of their way to replace the invisibility potions with not invisibility potion with like wall and pit. That's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah. So I'm supposed to keep all those snakes alive. Already failed. Already completely failed. Barely even had time to try, you already failed. I don't want to try this. Look at all the checkpoints. Like, given that this is from Rooted Hold and by a relatively good architect, that many checkpoints should be terrifying. Because that means they thought you needed that many. Anyway. So I think I might know what the title text of the whole of the level is referring to, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like there's some kind of animation that's like, I'm a something something, and I dance, 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 and I dance, 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 but I have no idea what it is. I just kind of vaguely remembered the sound of it in my head, but I think it's like an old Flash animation or something. I'm sure this isn't what I need these guys for. Again, I'm just exploring right now. So what is the idea here? Okay, I need... Alright. Okay, so for each... So here, I don't know. Okay, so... Okay. There's some weird tide constraints going on. So... I need to block the pathway so that the tar baby needs to go here or needs to go there or there, just so that he kills one of the snakes. If a tar baby in one of these corners runs out, he'll kill a snake or at least shorten it, and then I'll be able to hit the corresponding button. And I need to hit... I need to hit all of the buttons except the southwest one. I don't see any reason why I would have to hit the southwest one, unless it's completely necessary to kill something. And I don't know if this bomb is needed for anything in particular. It's just, there's a bomb. Because the other places have brains and we wanted symmetry. However... actually trying to make any of this work is a complete nightmare with all of these brained rock golems running straight at me. I don't have a good way to arrange them on two corners. Like, I want them to be in places such as this checkpoint next to me, but there's no way for a brained rock golem to easily go there. Like, he has to be really hard compelled to do so. I guess I could break all three here, like that. Okay, that doesn't make that work. So maybe I need to do this differently. I could break 4 of them here, maybe, if I'm lucky. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that fuse matters. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. I want to gather them a little bit. So let's try to find a use for this bomb. I want to make a circle, perhaps, like that. So I'm thinking I need to pop the bomb after standing in there for a couple of turns. Maybe I started my circle wrong. I'd rather have the east side be the one that's open if I'm coming in from the west. This isn't going to be very pleasant to try to set up. Possibly I should just take whatever I can get. Or I'll just give them the runaround long enough to fix this a little bit. Oh, I remember what it is. It's something like, I'm a cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly still, though. Okay, that's what I want. Then I want to move around where this guy is coming to me from the east, and I can step on the... So I want to be facing east, I want the rock golem to my east, and I want to hit the fuse on my way there and hope... Okay, that's too fast. Maybe I should make the last guy come here so that I'm standing on the fuse exactly when I kill him. Oh boy. What did I do to fix this before? Not that. There we go. Yeah, this sort of thing. I'd like it if they weren't such a neat line, because that would be easier to get around them. But that's fine. I just want a box with that as the top left corner, so any cuts that I can, any golem collapses I can do to make that happen is fine. So a guy here for that corner, and I'm going to have to run around again. I love that brained creatures are typically less dangerous than non-brained ones in situations where you have a big open space to run around in, because you can literally just walk them all around the room and nothing bad will happen to you. Whereas brained rock golems would immediately kill me if I tried this with them. I mean unbrained, I think I said brained and then unbrained. Anyway, let's see. Just need... Oh, shoot, I am not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be one more tile to the northwest. Oh, I need to be one more tile to the northwest. Okay. I made my box wrong, I'm sorry. Let's start over again. Alright, top corner is there, so I need this, this, and then the others in the obvious places. That's the top left corner though, apart from the one tile that's... Oh, wait. No, I'm standing there, so that's the bottom right corner. I was about to make exactly the same mistake again. Okay. A longer fuse would make constructing this, or the positioning this box a little more forgiving, I think. Just... that didn't work. Okay. Also, I had a very low bit rate for a minute there. Okay, so that must not be what the solution is supposed to be. This just completely unbrains them. So, I don't know... What do you mean, wrong turn? I'm making... Well, I don't have control over what turn I do it on, because that's determined more or less by the rock golems. Whatever. Running around once more seemed to fix it, so that's fine. Now I just need to lead this guy into all of the snakes. Okay. Do I need to... Are there snake traps anywhere? There's really not? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think I need that guy to stay alive. What now? Draw mobile? Alright, hang on, let's see. Oh, draw touch? But I couldn't wait turns in that either. What I meant was that I can't wait a turn while there's a rock golem breathing down my neck, because, you know, that would cause me to die to the rock golem. So I don't have complete control over when I do things, because it's constrained by exactly when, you know. Are you sure they talk? Rock giants can talk. I think rock golems talk canonically too. How do they talk if they don't breathe? I mean, I guess brains breathe by that logic, because they can also talk. But maybe you could argue that they're psionic entities, and so they don't actually talk in a real voice because they're so very intelligent that they have psychic powers. But I wouldn't find that argument compelling for rock golems. I don't know how to finish this room, so it would be really convenient if there was literally anything in the entire room that I could guaranteed kill the remaining snakes on. But no, I probably need to just lead around a tar baby after I do everything else. Okay. There is this. Okay. So there might be snake traps I didn't notice. And that's an especially nice one. So I should try to leave that in existence. Okay. I just literally couldn't see that for some reason, which was dumb. I should have been able to see that, but, you know. I was looking for something that looked like walls and not for something that looked like tar, I guess. Right, so now I just need to hit that. And then I can kill the last brain and make this much easier. I don't know what to do with the very last one. The very last couple of snakes, though. This'll open the door for them, but... I don't see a way to kill these two. Unless something closes one of these doors, but I don't think it does. Anything does. Oh, hang on. Look, I can use the secret room entry to my advantage. Yeah, maybe, but it should be theoretically possible at least. I guess my quote-unquote mistake was not having my rot golem trap be exactly another tile north or something. I don't know. Well, if I can kill the smaller one, then the bigger one should be easier to push into a place. Let's go back to before I killed any of the tar babies. Okay, that's far enough. If the fuse was a little longer, they would kill half the snakes automatically, and I wouldn't have to worry about this at all. But no, the fuse has to be really minimally long to make this as obnoxious a finish as possible, because, I don't know. So now I have to leave tar babies around all over the stupid place while I release all the snakes, just so that I can kill the last two snakes. And possibly others. Maybe, but I feel like relying on a secret wall to make your room finishable is really bad general ideas. guess we're in very different time zones. It's like 3 p.m. to me. Yeah, this is very irritating. I don't like how many of these rooms require me to do something really long and tedious just to finish them after I've already solved the main puzzle. Personally, that's just up to me though. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm not great with snakes though. Okay, I can... well, that's great. So, can you confirm for me what the level intro text is a reference to? Because I think I half remember it, but it's really... it's bugging me that I can't exactly remember what I'm thinking of. So I think there's some kind of like very brief early Flash cartoon that's like, I'm a kitty cat and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Maybe there's something else entirely that it's based on and not that, but... I just need to have one tar baby alive when I kill the last stupid brain so that I can kill the remaining the stupid snakes without having to rely on some extremely ridiculously precise snake manipulation to push them into the bottom left corner. I still think it's possible something that early internet could be referring to, could be a reference to the thing I'm thinking of. Yeah. I'm sure there is. I'm sure that might depend on your definition of easier, though. Because I can kill every snake but one now against the walls like this one over here, which won't go to now for some reason. Whatever. And then the very last snake is always going to be stuck in a box until I let it out, and then I have to magically push it into this secret wall. Whatever, at least it's just one now. It was two before. Thanks for going all the way, rocketing way up to the north end of the room, Snake. That's really helpful. Maybe he'll just rocket himself to the south end of the room if I stand here. I don't think so. Why is there no snake traps in this room? Like... this isn't what the puzzle of the room is supposed to be. So why is this a part of what I have to do to finish the room? I can't make that happen. I cannot. There has to be some way to keep a stupid tar baby alive so that it won't do this obnoxious nonsense. This obnoxious nonsense won't be necessary. Let's try this instead. Because I can kill that guy with a tar baby, probably. If things arrange themselves the right way. Or just against this wall here. This'll work. And then I can pull the tar baby through the other place. Maybe, but that would involve going all the way back to the start of the room, and I want to do that even less than I want to try to do the secret exit in the southwest. There. Okay. Here's a secret room that has rattlesnakes in it. I have no idea what any of this means. And there is mysteriously a mud baby and a whole lot of decoys. And a really long path to a brain. I have no idea. Well, let's see. There are 9 buttons, there are 9 decoys, and there are 9 rattlesnakes. The only way to kill a rattlesnake, I presume, is if you put a decoy so that his sword will hit the rattlesnake's tail. Cool. If I walk over here, and I do that, and I push that, then this guy... Oh. Actually, if I walk over here and I just push that, then this guy is not going to run through the path. I said 9 orbs, didn't I? Oh, I did. There's actually 10, including this one, but this isn't the one I was referring to. Okay, so this is some magical parody arranging nonsense, where I'm supposed to make it so that the path over here is shorter than the path over there. Ugh. I glanced at this and immediately said no. Let me see if I can remember why. Oh yeah. Because... Hold on. Because this scroll tells me everything I need to know about why I don't want to try to figure out this room. Okay. What in the world? So... buttons, a tar mother that's going to spawn a horde every 30 turns, something where I'm supposed to push a tar baby into this little area here before I'm allowed to go in myself, some kind of weird enforcement mechanism here which probably says I can't kill this mother. I have no idea what the rest of all this mess is supposed to be. It sure does exist, though. But somehow I need to hit this orb to get in here, or to put somebody else in here. And either of these 2 orbs would also do something. Yep. Oh, and there's a goblin to make this room extra annoying. I guess in theory the idea is to use the goblin to kill snakes, only doing that while there's a giant tar baby horde going around is going to be really irritating. Yep, that's an enforcement mechanism over there. Don't go too far south, or else. goblin would give me a half second's peace. Oh, alright. We'll see. If this goblin would give me a half second's peace, which of course he won't, then I'd be able to make one less target for the horde. But I guess I'm not allowed to make this room less annoying on myself. I'm not really even sure that I'm allowed to push this orb. Well, let's just run right in and try to kill things here as soon as possible. Yeah, that actually works a lot better. So, in the intended form of this room, I guess, this would be where I would have equal pain to that I had before trying to hit the other orb. But in the actual state of things, I don't have to do that. And when did that tar baby get stuck there? What did I do wrong this time? I have no idea. So I'm not supposed to hit the orb? Because that sure does seem to be what that enforcement mechanism says to me. Because trying to hit that orb caused the baby to get stuck. Or I'm not allowed to do that until after I kill the snake with the goblin, which is extra obnoxious too. Did that get somebody stuck? Oh, of course it did. Enjoy a brained tar horde while also trying to guide a stupid goblin around to kill snakes. This is not what I would call a fun premise for a room, personally. Like, of all the complications for getting a goblin to kill snakes, horde is probably my least favorite. Because guiding a goblin around is all about being able to wait around and have whatever direction and position you need to have, or specifically pushing... Okay. Oh, that's great. Why won't he go in? Why is he not going in? I could figure it out if I didn't have a horde breathing down my neck. I guess I'll just do the south run then. Oh, actually, this is fine. Like, the thing is, getting a goblin to kill a snake requires some turns where you just wait for the snake to be at the right alignment, unless the room is very carefully designed to avoid that. And I literally can't wait around because there's a horde of tar babies in the way. And then I need to turn all the way around where the goblin will kill me if I'm facing that way to hit the orb. How? How am I supposed to do that? There's a goblin in the way. How am I supposed to do that? I guess this works. I still really want to kill this tar blob, but I guess I'm not allowed. Whatever. Is that salvageable? Probably with enough dancing around. Alright, now I just need to get this doofus into the snake here, I guess. I assume that's what I'm supposed to do. After I once again tediously deal with the horde. I would say maybe I'm better off pulling him than pushing him, but there is literally not room to do that. Okay, there. Well, that's just great. I don't know why I thought he couldn't kill me there. Weird. Okay, well, they can't reach me from here, so that's good. And now I've destroyed that enforcement mechanism. I'm not supposed to do that, I know. So now I need to clean out this complete mess in order to proceed southward. Also, I have no idea how the timer operates, so I have no way of knowing whether or not I've actually run out of time, technically. I think I forgot to push the orb, though. That's worth mentioning. I'm probably supposed to do that, yeah. Oh, well, that's good. Well, its contents are gone, so I hope that it doesn't matter. Ah, check that out. Sweetest Vaxslayer. So... now I just need to not get killed and get the goblin in here somehow. I don't know why he's just sitting there not moving. Weird. I guess he thought that because he's so distant he's brain, so he thinks he can make it if he just keeps nudging himself against that ortho square hard enough. That's probably why he was just standing around there. That's kind of weird behavior, though, for a creature that's usually really aggressive at chasing the player. Just standing around way over at the entrance. Oh. Okay. Well, I officially hate this room, and I don't want to play it anymore. Let's look at literally anything else. Here's a room with master walls, and there's seep and other things. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just walk in and see what I can do. Number one, I can easily kill a seep. So why is there seep? I don't know. Something is certainly going on here. So what is my goal anyway? Pardon me, didn't really have time to mute the mic. Alright. So I can do this. Is this useful? I don't really think this is useful now. Alright, probably something is supposed to be standing in the way of, like, the North Seep. Something like, obviously the only option is tar babies. So I'm supposed to free a tar baby somehow. How? So the tar train in the center here, that's not really breakable without something external. This tar baby's behavior also doesn't look breakable. But maybe it's some kind of weird parody thing. You want him to see that he has an open path only when he actually does. I don't know why he went backwards here. Oh, I guess I do. It's because the snake is completely in the way and he thinks the orthosquare is a path. Well, I don't see any way to get anybody out of their box. The Seep are completely irrelevant to this box here, because it's not like the Seep are blocking anybody. They can't be made to block anybody either, so killing them does absolutely nothing. Okay, I can meddle with this box if I wander in and enter on the back side so that the train of tar babies wants to turn around. Maybe? Or actually I can desync them with the snake by just standing right in front of them until there's an open path. That's probably what we want to do. Alright, and then after desyncing them I kind of need space between me and them somehow, because I need to have enough room to push the dwarves. I think that might be good enough. Well, if those guys wouldn't walk off. Dude, just stay where I put you for a second, please. Maybe I have to unbrain them first? I don't know. Maybe I have to push this in general to unbrain the northeast guy. In which case I really don't know what to do here. Maybe I should let the snake right in front of them again. Is that... No, that just puts me in the same position I started in. I don't know why I keep restarting past the checkpoint where I've killed these irrelevant Seep, Alright. There. The irrelevant Seep might stay dead now. Maybe I only want to let... Okay, never mind. I can't only let one or two of them out, because one of them coming out causes the snake to be blocked from preventing the rest from coming out. This room's Seep usage is kind of weird, because it has completely irrelevant Seep that do nothing to add to the puzzle, but it also has Seep that kind of are the puzzle. I'm not sure what that's about. But I'm going to try to circle around where I can face south entering that area and immediately hit the orb and hope that that helps. And it does. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay then. Wait. I still needed to kill somebody. Let's actually do that. What the heck? Yeah, this is incredibly silly. I'm just trying to arrange something like this. And I could probably have killed the snake earlier, but I couldn't. Sorry for all noise. Alright, that's this room at least. Well, let's see. I think I've seen all the rooms at this point. I could be mistaken, but it looks like I have. Maybe not all the secrets, but... Okay, it's 3:37, it's not 4 yet. I think I want to do another hold, but I also need to rotate the clothes. So I'm going to take a brief break and do that. So I will be right back. Okay. I don't know about that. Well, anyway. Alright. That was interesting. I would use the word fun for some of it. I'd like to look at the next one, perhaps. So this is Tar Caves by Demono. By the way, let me know if there's excessive noise because I've started the washer and dryer again. I can close my door and try to reduce that a little bit. Alright. As Beethro entered the caves, he could literally smell the tar. Clearly, this place had not been given its name lightly. Or maybe it had been given its name lightly, but its name was not to be taken lightly. What do you have to say? In case of emergency, break door. If you're having difficulty, you might want to try the room east of here. The skills you learned there will prove invaluable to you. Okay, whatever. What do you want me to do in this room? Okay. What even the heck? So, there's just a lot of nonsense to this room. But it looks like... Alright, this closes a bunch of doors and isn't really relevant. Okay, I'm supposed to start by hitting that. And then I'm supposed to sort of race to do something. Alright. It's going to make my later work more efficient if I'm not having a horde of tar babies chasing me around. So... I think it's wisest at least to destroy all the tar in these earlier areas, even if it takes up a little extra time to do so. Maybe not. No, look, I have to destroy all the tar here because otherwise it will block my way. Because of this one tile nonsense going on here, I have to destroy all the tar or else it'll spawn a baby where I can't do anything about it. Oh boy. How am I supposed to do that? Maybe this. I wind up having to wait, which is really inefficient, but I don't seem to have an option otherwise. I may be trying too hard to be as efficient as possible, but who knows, right? How do I open this? Oh, okay, go this way. Got it. Once again, I can't just clean this up because I have to run ahead and stop that from being obnoxious. And I don't have time to finish this. I can admit to never having been particularly good at this brand of tar planing. Yeah, there's no way I can make it in time. Gotta start all over again and try to be even more efficient. Oh boy. I absolutely hate that. That's pretty much as efficiently as I can clean that area out. Great. And that's about as quickly as I can possibly do that part. That is officially good enough as long as my passageway isn't blocked. No, they're not. That timer is disarmed by hitting the orbs. That's what I was looking at. That's why I said I'm good enough now. There's a bit of an obnoxious bit here, though. Didn't I hit the orb? I don't know what's going on anymore. I know I hit that orb. Just need this to go in a halfway convenient manner, which there we go. Okay. Although it would be a hilarious trap if if this button actually opened those doors again. It is worth mentioning that apparently I'm supposed to be ultra efficient on reaching the open doors, though. There. Okay. Okay then, that was an introduction to this level. Oh boy. We love our gigantic rooms, don't we? Oh boy. What does this even do? Okay, these open something, I guess. And there's a brain here. Something happens with this queen. Okay, that's a horrendous timer of some sort. I guess that's a 391 turn timer. So I should be trying to reach this area as quickly as possible. Which means what? How do I open this? Okay. So I need to hit that door and get in here as quickly as I can. But I also need to be able to... yeah, so I need to hit this orb, I need to hit that orb, all before that snake does anything. I guess I actually need to go in the other direction first. Yeah, okay. I don't want to do that. So, the architect really likes his be efficient at this really tedious task puzzles, doesn't he? I think I want the tar baby's brain so they'll run at me, because otherwise they're a big wall that's in my way. I mean, I guess they're a big wall that's in my way no matter what I do, so I don't really know how I'm supposed to deal with them, but probably not like that. Alright, I'm gonna guess that maybe I'm supposed to destroy the brain at this point, which is going to invariably make my cutting less efficient. But I think backtracking all the way through all this to get to the brain after I cut everything would be even worse. This is why I didn't want to kill the brain earlier, because I actually know that it's more efficient to cut through that sort of configuration of tar and kill the babies that result from it if they happen to be brained. Alright, this is good. This is fine, I think. Yeah. So I can just stand right here and chop up the babies. What's this scroll say? I playtested this room for 2 hours to get it just right. Alright. I wonder how long I playtest my rooms in the process of building them. It might be longer than 2 hours per room. Or it might depend on the room, really. But, anyway, an exercise in mind control, perhaps. So I think that's meant to be a pun, because you're controlling whether or not things are brained. Anyway, I'm going after this cracked wall here. Hey, it's an optional, not secret room. This room is borrowed from the last level of King Rubus's palace. I liked it so much I just had to use it again. I made a couple changes to make it more challenging, and I think the room's a little better hidden this time. Well, I found it. So, there's an orb over here that opens a door that's already open. There's an orb here that closes that door and opens a different one. But if I hit this orb, how do I get out there? Oh, there's still a way out. So what is this room about? Well, Okay, I shouldn't be surprised if it's about a tar baby horde. But what else is it about? There just sort of is a snake in this room, and I don't understand its relevance yet. Maybe I will with some time, though. For now, I'm content to not give those brain babies a path to me. Let's... yeah. So... heck. I have no choice but to chop it up right here. And I'm just kind of stuck here, huh? Yeah, this is not good. That thing at the bottom is going to... So I'm concerned that the mother at the very south there is going to block herself off, like that. So there is an extremely short timer to this room. Like, obnoxiously short. Why? Okay. I guess I'd better come in facing the direction I want to be, whatever direction that is, which I don't know yet. I guess ideally I want to enter as far that way as possible. Let's make somebody not spawn right next to me, like by waiting a turn. I guess I'd better be booking it into the middle area as soon as I possibly can, since I need to get in there. I basically need this crowd of tar babies to be sufficiently small that I can cut through it all and still get by. Guess. I don't see what other option I have besides going right through here. Yeah, okay, I can just barely hack through that crowd. After which I am swamped with another crowd, so that's great. That checkpoint is very auspiciously placed, isn't it? And yet, I still feel that I was not fast enough. Oh, never mind, we're good. We're good. That's dead. Okay, that's not dead yet. I'm gonna have to semi-clean this in order to prevent it from closing up. That or somehow make it grow a tar baby into this spot. Yeah, that kind of works. I sure hope there's no other too wide passageways over there that I need to worry about clogging. Oh. They realign themselves inconveniently. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, and now it's just tediously slogging through a giant horde of tar babies to be able to make it north again. I really don't want to only be cutting one at a time, but I don't really appear to have an option. Oh, and of course the south clogs up again if I do this, so I need to prevent that before I move on, so that I can clean it up later. Either that or I have to completely and totally clear all of this tar, which doesn't sound pleasant. There we go. Almost. like an X shape going on. Or a diagonal, rather. Yeah, like that. But then I need to stand eastward. There needs to not be this big hole here when it goes out. I need no hole there, so how do I prevent that from being a hole? No? Honestly, I'm not very familiar with this technique at all. Will this work? Yes. Maybe. No. I'd like to, but I honestly am bad at this. Well, if it... Alright, let's just wait here. And hope that that's... No, that's the wrong parody. Wait here? No. They'll just hit me when I try to come out. I don't know how to make this sort of thing work. Maybe I should just completely kill the entire south part of the tar. I just don't want to, because that's really tedious. There. Good gosh. Okay. Now I can move on to the next horrendous problem. This is probably growing more than 15 tar babies per cycle. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I'm just going to vibrate in place here for a bit and see if anything changes. Yeah, no, I don't think this is working. Every single step of this room is like pulling teeth. No idea how anyone playing this game before the plus key worked this way would ever have any fun playing this level, playing this game. Because this is absolutely painful. Even with it. It's like not physically painful, but painfully annoying. And even then, this doesn't really seem to solve my problem of not being able to pass through there. Maybe? Probably not. This looks... maybe I'll be able to get past. Okay. Now, I I want to go kill the Tar Mother. Because that will make everything better. I'm just gonna stand here and hope that something bonks against something else in a convenient way that kills the snake. Of course not. Well, I need to sneak by this guy somehow, and maybe unbrain him would be good. Yeah, that'll do. This snake is completely extraneous to the rest of this room. He has no purpose here at all. Why did I do that room? It wasn't even a secret room. It was just literally an optional, non-required room. Why did I do that? How do I leave? How do I leave this room? Was this not built correctly? Am I missing something? This only opens that door, or toggles it. And there's no way to get past here. Wow. Okay. Great job. I guess that explains why it's not required. Okay, cool. Let's just pretend that I didn't go north at all in the first place. Well, there's a scroll over there, which is sort of weirdly placed. That's not really relevant to me, though. Looks like I'm supposed to... maybe I am. Maybe I do have to clear out this nonsense, just to make sure it doesn't clog anything. I don't see this room teaching anyone anything, aside from Tar is really annoying. I don't think there's any... maybe there is a bit of a timer to this. I was gonna say I don't think there's a timer, but I just noticed that there's this over here. So that's cool. Have fun meticulously clearing the tar, but also be really fast. Hooray. guess that would matter if I were still in that situation. Is it just me, or is there some kind of weird timer, like, that requires you to be slow at the south? Looking at that more closely, I think that says that I have to go so many spawns before I even enter the south area. I mean, before I go east. Or maybe it's just that I'm not allowed to go so far east or west or whatever. Apart from when I start the room, I don't know. Yeah, no, that won't. This won't work at all. I have to rush it. I have no other option. There is no way to make this work this way. There is no way for this bunch of tar to ever be destroyed completely in time. That just isn't possible, so clearly I'm supposed to just rush this. And that's a red door, so I should be trying to hit all the trapdoors just as quickly as possible, and that's all there is to it. Because no other option works. There. Wait, what? How and why? What even? How is this supposed to be possible then? I can't kill all of this tar. There is no way to do that fast. There is too much tar in too open of a space to kill efficiently. Not to mention the way that it likes to grow into a way that, like, I don't like this room. Like, it gets too big too fast, and then there's a timer on the south which has to be done before it. Like, I was doing it column by column and it wasn't working. Look, I only have 2 more spawns to get all the way to the tar mother. There is officially not enough time to do that. Like, I have to not just destroy all of this tar, but also hit all of the trapdoors in that extremely limited period of time. That there isn't enough time. No. This will close off, and then I can't get to those. I think the point that there isn't enough time still definitely stands. Because look how much obnoxiously much tar that. Look how obnoxiously many trapdoors there are, and how obnoxiously placed they are. This is ridiculous. Why is this room that's supposed to teach the player something harder than the room that it's supposed to teach the player about? I would say maybe, except that it has to grow all of these spawns all the way to here before I can move this way, which means that the mother has to basically grow as much as possible Like, that might as well be infinity growths that the mother has to be able to do before I can kill her, in order to be able to get the South Tar babies. That is kind of... realizing that is kind of the main source of my frustration here, because that means 100% I have to clear all of this tar. I don't have any other option. But I have this ridiculously limited time in which to do it. If I could come back to the north and clean up babies, then I would say, okay, maybe I'm just supposed to clog all 3 of these passages so that I can come back to them, but I can't. This would be just fine if I didn't also have to hit all of the trapdoors within the same excessively tight timer. Like, why are there so many trapdoors? That is way too many trapdoors. Clearly I wasn't efficient enough, so I have to start all over again. This is the main frustration that comes from a badly designed efficiency puzzle. There is no way for me to have any idea whatsoever what I didn't do efficiently enough. So my only option is just to start entirely over again and hope that I do it better next time. Like, I have no idea what I did too slowly, and I have no way to figure it out. And it just feels bad. Okay, maybe this is enough. forget that we have lots of weird constraints on our room, in addition to the obvious ones that aren't as weird. That wasn't rage, that was realizing that there was no way that I was going to recoup all of the time that I didn't have without going back and starting entirely over again and then doing what I realized I had to do. That was practical. I think this will be better in the long run. I sure hope so. That is precisely one turn ahead of the last growth that would have trapped everything. So that's great. Yeesh. This is way too much. Okay, looks like this is the exit room, with a clown face in the middle, or I guess just a smiley face in a square. I just really want to know what this scroll says. And it looks like the way to reach it is to go this way. And there's not even a room in the way. Alright. I don't know if I want to know what's going on over here. Looks like some kind of weird prevent a baby from spawning by toggling the doors correctly thing. I guess. What's yours? 59T. I think that means that this is a 60-turn loop, which means that he's always going to be in the same position relative to the Tar Mother on the 30th turns. Yeah. See? Okay. Anyway, if the queen lives, you're in check. Okay. What? Is that a reference to a particular room? Like, that would have been a cool hint for the room that I deleted from my progress from, but otherwise I don't know what you're talking about. You know, the room with the queen, the roach queen in it. It would be relevant to say that for that room. Let's check the west. Okay. Passage, horrendous looking room, horrendous looking room, horrendous looking room. And oh, this room looks like it exists. This room doesn't actually look bad. Let's take a look. So I'm familiar with the rules for corner spawning. Do I need that goblin to exist? I probably need him to come after me, so I'm gonna hit that. This I need to do after I do that. What is this goblin's deal? Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll bring him as close as possible. I guess I want him to be somehow here when I hit the invisibility potion? Or, I don't know. That's... Yeah, I don't... There's some kind of rule here with the goblin that I don't understand. Yeah, but why is there an invisibility potion? Okay, maybe I should just ignore the potion and pretend it doesn't exist because it's just confusing me. Alright, now I need to close that, and, or not close, open that. Then I need to open that. I think that's all I need to do for now. It'll be fine on the next growth, and the next... Maybe I should prevent that, and then do this, and it'll grow normally? Yeah, probably. Okay, and then this over here. Do I need to... I do need to do that, but not yet. So I should do that. Pardon the sharp orb noises. And then I need to go do this. And that. I mean, I understand this kind of puzzle because I've built ones like it. Not exactly like it, but similar enough, you know. I can make sense of this. I have made the mechanism for stopping the growth of a tar much more difficult to use as well. So I think I just want to open all the doors of this growth. And then I need to close that door there. And then I need to reopen it. At this point, I think there will be a spawn there if I don't close that, so I need to close that. Alright. And then I should reopen it. And then I should hit this orb again. That corner looks bad, the other corner looks okay, probably. Except now I'm running into a problem. So is this... Is there definitely no way to reach where the goblin is? Yeah, this is where I have a problem, because I need to hit an orb that I can't physically reach. This is what I was worried about. Because if I go do that, the goblin's just going to immediately get stuck. Am I missing something? Is there something... Is there another orb I can reach? Well, I can... Hold on. Let me repeat the problem that I have. If I take the invisibility potion, the goblin can't see me no matter where I go. So I can't use the invisibility potion. What am I missing? There's not a second potion hiding from me this time, I know, because I'm actually looking very carefully at the room and I don't see any. Not unless it's hiding under the Tar Mother or something, which I don't think is physically possible. So, what do I do? You know what? I know what it is. I'm not supposed to let him out of that top passage until I'm ready for him to leave. And that has nothing to do with the potion. The potion, as best I can tell, is a really strange red herring. That is my only guess. What hits that? I need to hit these as well, so... There we go. And then hit that again. That. Yeah! I'm very sorry. That was probably even louder for me than it was for you, but I had to undo 30 turns of hitting the button. Whoops. Hit that as well. And that. Okay. That ought to do just fine. What are you? Okay. And we're done. Now I can start pulling the guy out. Blah, blah, blah. Oops. The best guess I have is that somehow the potion was thought to make it easier to kill the goblin after you get him out. But even that's really strange. Alright. This is a okay room. Honestly, at some level, hitting the correct orb to not let tar spawn is kind of an easy thing that I would typically put as the second step of something that you have to do, rather than being the only thing you have to do. Like, have health go and hit some buttons, or need to chase the thing around onto buttons or off of buttons so that the doors toggle the right way. That's the way that I've used this idea, as far as I can recall. Never just, here's a bank of orbs, now do exactly the obvious thing at each step. Still, it's probably the best room in the level that I've played, because it doesn't feel like a tedious mess. Oh, this is a pass-through only from this side. I guess you're supposed to enter from the other direction? Let's check what that scroll says. I've always liked the idea of a room you needed to walk through in order to get to it. Oh, okay. You are supposed to pass through this way, and then there's some trapdoors which lead you to actually doing the room. You're not supposed to do the room from this side because you literally can't. But there is a very convenient... There is a very convenient orb here to let you into the passage in case you happen to be entering from the west, because that's probably the direction you're entering from. Unless you went all the way around to it. Alright. I mean, that's kind of neat, it's just that the rest of the room looks too annoying to try. I was yikesing because there was suddenly like I can count. There was suddenly 10 tar babies all chasing me. And I didn't want to do that while I was just trying to demonstrate a passage. Anyway, it's almost 5. I'm happy with as much as I've done today, I think. But you can stop trying. Oops. And I pushed the wrong button, and now it's going to try again. And... I feel like maybe this, if there ever is an update to Drod, maybe we could change this behavior so that it doesn't hang the player up. Or, like, let the player hit escape at any time to not do that. Like, can I not? Can I? Okay. Anyway, so Drod Touch is really neat. Whenever I played Tar Ballroom is hard, but there are some good rooms. Tar Caves, the hard rooms are mostly really annoying, but it's admittedly... So, this is something... It's, I guess... I feel silly calling it this, but it's kind of well known that I'm bad at snakes, but there is another thing that I'm very, very bad at, and that's clearing big chunks of growing tar. I just don't have any good techniques for it. At best, I bash my head against it and get very annoyed with it, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I just, I don't know. I've never built a very good way of clearing out a large bunch of tar or mud that's growing constantly efficiently, if that makes any sense. Which surprisingly comes up a lot less often than snakes do. Because, I mean, you know. Anyway, well, snakes are also hard, but whatever. Thank you for watching. Dang it. Not next Monday, but the Monday after next is Labor Day in the US, and I was planning to go home for Labor Day. I'll be going home the Friday before. I actually have streaming sort of set up on my laptop, so maybe I could get away with doing it anyway, but I guess keep an eye on the thread. There's a decent chance I might not stream, I don't know. I'm also unsure if I want to continue streaming on Wednesdays. I didn't this Wednesday because of various reasons making me not feel like it, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. You are the rarest item in my inventory. They only made one of me, and I'm all out of stock.